everybody, welcome back to another video by me, AS Clem R. Now, pardon me, I had a message from the obvious and trusty Clement Edwards, who messaged me saying, bro, this could be a banger of a video. I've done this, check it out. He's made me a tier list of all of my, well, not all of, there is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 different videos. Now, some of these, like the Scout and stuff like this, we're going to go through them. And we have to rate them. We have iconic video. Top one, iconic. I'm going to change good to class, because I use the word class a lot more. Class video. Class video. It wasn't iconic. It's class. We have, can't remember actually doing it, but it did the job. We have stinker. And then that striker tier list video. I don't know how all of a sudden it's just become this meme. But, I mean, it's there. We will get to it at some point. However, I've also got my channel analytics and stuff like that up to the right of me, where I can go through. I'm going to search each one, and we're going to have a look at how it did. Because obviously we've got the screenshots here, but we can't quite see everything. So number one, we have the jumpers for golf, and obviously with this golfing on a budget, I'm going to take it as a series as a whole. When it comes to FIFA Pro Clubs, we will. Okay, that might be a different vibe to what I'm trying to explain. But when it comes to like whispering rap lyrics, that one, and I don't know, just a few of these we might go based on them being a series of videos. So the Scout videos, we've done a majority of those, so that one specifically we can rate it, but then as a series we'll also rate it. Stuff like this. Anyway, the first one, jumpers for goalposts. Let's go and take a look for jumpers for goalposts. Which one's episode 1? Is that one. So, number 1, episode 1 gained 3.9k views. So almost up to 4k. Episode 2, 3, 4 and 5 have got between 1 and 2.5k. So, you know what? Not shabby. Given that these are uploaded in 2018 as well, so we are talking 3 years ago. And we only did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes of it. It's not actually that bad. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me research this and do more jumpers for goalposts, because I remember enjoying doing it. Maybe I'll do like one a week at some point. I'm gonna go. Can't remember, and it did the job. They were okay videos. They're not the worst. They might not necessarily be the most relaxing, but I remember having fun doing it, and you guys at times liked them. So fair play, they're okay. Now we have the England squad predictor. I've just done another one actually, and you might have already seen this, but the original one, it's on 20k. Now I can never remember, like I said this when I did the other one, because I looked at it then. I can't remember it ever doing. Oh, it did bits. It did do bits. It had 300 views. No, it had 200 views a day it came out, then it stopped, and then it just gathered views. Absolutely garnered views over the next couple of weeks. And then it slowly had 10 to 20 a day. There's been times, no, and then it sort of, in 2019 it was having in the single digits. But then recently it's had the 20 to 30 views a day. What's cracking off here? It's had 16 in the last 48 hours. I suppose it's coming up to that time again. We've got the Euros coming up, so hopefully them videos will bang. Fair play. You know what? Surprisingly, it's a class video for me. It's a 30-minute long video, which is sort of like the times I aim for, in between the 15 to 30-minute mark. It's not too long, but it's good. We now have a video game collection. Video game collection. Let's go and take a look at that. Video game collection, that one. I tell you what. You got 10k views in a month. In the first month they were out. When did I release this? 2019. That's another one that slowly crept. Like, that surprised me quite a bit. What am I trying to look for? Just overview. In the past, say 28 days it's had. $200 views. I mean, it's not too shabby, is it? It's still on a single digit, so that's the issue. It's had 4k views in the past year, which is like the average for some of my normal videos. That's nuts. It's on 18.7. Wow. Fair play, fair play. Oh, that's another one that's going in class video. It's one that, for me, it surprised me that you guys enjoy. So fair play, fair play. We have the World Cup predictions video. It has to go into iconic video. It's my most watched video across the whole channel. It is going to hit 100k this year. I want to say it will hit it this year. It's getting 1,000 views a month. So if we look over the last 90 days, which is 3 months, it's had 3k views. We're up to 97, so hopefully, he put this together and it said 96. Since he put this together, it's gone up 1,000 views. Well, probably not, it's probably on like 9.68 or something like that. It's had 71 views in the last 48 hours. You guys like this video, which is why we're going to be doing another one for the Euros. I'm really hoping it won't gain the same traction. It just won't. I know it won't. But the thumbnail is so basic. Look at the thumbnail. It's just a screen grab of a part of the video. How does that even get... I don't get it. But it's iconic. It's iconic. It's the most viewed thing in total. Since upload, it's on 97.1. Which is really peak. Because it's only earned me £90 across 100,000 views. Is £90. That's actually not too bad, is it? Do you know what? There's one coming up, I can talk about that as well. Chocolate testing video. Chocolate testing, let's go and take a look. As a whole, these videos were, because I've done a few of them, these are ones that I usually did the job. Or, yeah, they did the job. So they're not necessarily stinkers, because they're not stinkers in any respect. There's a few on here that are stinkers. But in any respect, they 100% did the job. However, that one had funny reactions Wait, I'll listen to it now. So, oh my god, the top comment on that video actually is you should do a World Cup prediction video. Wow, who saw that coming? Jonas has commented a month ago saying goated video. I want to go and check out the times because there are reactions in this where I have some and it goes mental. Wait, I'm gonna. Here we go, guys. Look. When I bite into it. Is it gonna work? Oh, why has this gone wrong again? No, it has. You're listening. Look at the lighting. Look how bad the lighting is. I'm just using my window for lighting. When I'm awake. Oh wait. That has got to be. That's like chewing up coffee granules. I remember it as well. I can still taste it to this day. It just tasted like coffee granules. Oh my god, I'm going to have to go check Dido's office tour out because that looks sick. Anyway. And there's another one here.
The two that I really don't like it.
This one I remember being. I loved it.
Lemon.
Oh no, lemon. Yeah. No, I liked it. I think I liked it, but it was very sour and sweet. I like them now.
Oh my god.
But I remember it being stupidly lemony. But you can't see my face. Look at the mic. I mean, you can't see my face now, but at least I'm like, it's lower and you can see me from the top angle. Whereas it used to be like, I had the camera down there and oh my god, guys, look at my reaction.
Luckily it's a moose. So I can just swallow that whole without it hurting.
You know what? Oh, it's gonna get a class. It's better than the video game one because that's just good because it got views, in my opinion. But I remember the chocolate tasting video well. So class video. And obviously you guys, I want you guys to go, I might leave a link to this actual one in the description. I want you guys to go and rate them and tweet me the pictures of how you'd rate these. Because I want to see how it differs between how I think the video's gone. Because from my perspective, I have to go off views as well. Like you guys might think just because it's got views, it doesn't mean it's a good video. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. But from my perspective, if a video's got views, it means you guys like it and want to watch it. Does that make sense? So it'd be stupid for me to just disregard them. But I remember that one being good. That one's got views and it's good. Whispering rap lyrics as a series, in my opinion, it started off here. I thought it'd be a very good thing to do, but it ended up just doing a job. It was one of those where if I needed a video doing at that specific time, whispering lyrics became something that I thought, that's easy enough. Because in my opinion, just normal whispering, soft speaking, sometimes switching between the two can be the best trick that I like. So I thought I need something that I can just sit and whisper to you guys, which is why you guys like the ramble videos. But when I couldn't really think of anything to whisper or talk about, I thought, you know what, rap lyrics are brilliant. So it ended up becoming something that just did the job across the whole sort of like series of these that we did. So yeah. Rude suit fitting and styling. Let's go and take a look at that. Because personally, this might be the first stinker.
Rude suit.
2018. 8k views. The lighting is terrible. I went and bought 2 lamps. But I had to end up taking the lampshade off them because it was too dark. And then, so it's literally just 2 light bulbs that are lighting me up. And it was bright. I remember these to give me a right headache. Let's... I mean, the comments are all nice about it. The comments are outrageous because I joked that you as a customer were a drug dealer. And the comments were just like, if I was a drug dealer, pretending I can not count is actually a good way not to get found out. Because you need to be good-ish with money and maths to be a drug dealer. And then don't ask how I know that. I was like, right. And then another one, I need a suit that won't conspicuously show cocaine powder, because I'll be doing a lot of the raves. And I commented on it, and he put, excellent, money is no object. And for whatever reason, I've put, I expect nothing less. Found the perfect suit, hidden compartments and cones. I think that's meant to say pockets, with 2k of snuff. Right. Right. Yeah, it's stinker, absolute stinker of a video. I can't even remember doing it. I've still got that shirt though. I wore that shirt to my interview the other day. Worst rated football agent, whispered London accent now. Oh, I might have different opinions. It didn't go on. Well, I mean, I tell you what, in 5k views in 4 months, given the fact that some of these have got 10 in 2 years, it's actually on track to be okay, isn't it? Football agent. Where's worst rated football agent? There we go. You know what? That's picking up some. I only put that out in November. Where have them views come from? Analytics. I tell you what. It's picking up some traction, that is. Has it been recommended to you guys? It's 5% in suggested. That's outrageously shite. Maybe the thumbnail does that well. However, I remember thinking I need to record a video and you guys want an agent roleplay. And I was stood in the shower because I thought I needed a shower before I recorded anyway. And I remember being stood there going, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna do a worst rated football agent. So instead of being a good football agent like all my other ones have been, I'm gonna be a bad one. And I was thinking, but that's like not only is that like a niche flip. Oh no, it's an obvious flip. Everyone started doing these worst rated things. How do I really incorporate it? And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it as not necessarily a football agent, but more of a wheeler dealer. And I thought, I'm going to sound, and I really want to sound like Harry Redknapp, and that sort of, alright guys, how you doing, mate? Yeah, no worries, sit down, Ned. And I thought that it could be funny. And then in my head I'm thinking, this could be funny. And that's when I'm thinking, the minute I think about something could be good or funny, is when I switch onto it. And then that's when the jokes come in, that's when the little jibs and jibes about, you know, that guy that used to play for Southampton that ended up not being. So you know what? I don't know whether you'll agree with this, but I've put that on class video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Given the fact that it's now on 5k views in only 4 months, that's I'd say that was good for me. I can remember doing it, and it borderlines did the job because I needed something for that day. But how it's flipped and you guys are actually enjoying it and the comedy aspect of it, I kind of like it. That's going into iconic video. I mean, if we're talking about top videos on my channel, that's second. You know what? Some of these are creeping. I'll let you into a little secret here, okay? This was the first video of mine that started gaining traction, and I'm going to do another one like it soon. It was slowly creeping up towards the 10,000 views, and I really wanted to hit 10,000 views. And I think the night that I went to bed, it was on something like 9,900 and something. And I was like, tonight could be the night if it gains like 20 to 30 views overnight. Because I was going to bed at like 10 o'clock. Like, if it gains views, and obviously that's when most people watch it, if this gains the views, it could hit 10k in the morning. And I remember waking up, right, and bearing in mind, it was as I'd released this video. So if we go back and look at the World Cup one, I will show you a little graph of how it was. I want to do this without showing. Oh, I've already talked about it anyway. So this is what the analytics look like. As you can see, when I actually released the video, it wasn't that popular until the World Cup started, and then I got, over the space of over the space of like a week or two, which is when the World Cup was, it was getting 1,000 views a day. I didn't notice this because when I was trying to look through my videos that I'd uploaded, it either shows your recent videos or your most viewed videos on your app on your phone. And obviously, because I'd released this maybe 2-3 weeks ago, even like 2 months ago, I released this. All of a sudden, these started gaining views. Anyway, so that had already been released. I was really hoping when I woke up that this had hit 10k. I woke up and I had the biggest example of ambivalence. Now, ambivalence is feeling two contrasting emotions at once. So, say like you cry when you're happy. Right, I woke up feeling excited that something's finally hit 10k. Looked on my phone. This one not only had hit 10k and overtook it, this one it was on like 11. And I was like, so I was happy and I was elated that something had hit 10k. I was then confused as to how this one had randomly overtook it because I didn't see it coming. It had just gone like that, shot up. And then this one was on 9999. And I was like devastated at the same time because it hadn't hit 10k. So I was refreshing it for like an hour until it finally hit 10k. And I had all these emotions because I was like, I have finally had something hit 10k. It's not what I expected it to be. I'm so confused, but I remember it, and they are iconic videos on the channel. I'm going to do another one like this though. This for the upcoming, end of the season. So stay tuned for that one. This one, stinker, absolute stinker. Valentine's Day ASMR. Does that look like a good thumbnail to you? Does that look like it says, "Come and relax"? No, I look like a pedo that's saying, "Come to my spa, I give you a massage." It looks outrageous, and it just wasn't a good video. Like, how can it be a spa roleplay and I not massage anyone? You know what? I'm going to type it spa. It's on 2.9k in well over a year. I know why I did this. I did this because A, I think I was trying to try out my new microphones, and B, I was trying to do a little bit more with my green screen because I don't use it often enough. And I thought to myself, I just want to do it and try and get my green screen out and have a little play around with it. And it's so quiet. It's really quiet. The absolute stinker. Right, we have the no context reaction. Personally, I think I need to do better with them thumbnails. I've grown a lot since doing them thumbnails. It's another stinker. I love my no context page. Not that it gets updated very much on Twitter anymore. I don't think anyway. I haven't seen any. No context ASMR. No, the last one was November 2020. So it doesn't really get updated much anymore. But if you guys want to go check it out, go check it out. I love it. I found it so good. I found them so funny. But as an actual video, it's just me laughing and reacting to myself, which is a little bit vain in a way. But, I don't care. It's a bit of it's top of stinker. But they're not the best videos. Now, top 2019 to 20 strikers tier list. There's a tier for it. One. I think, was it a year ago I did that? It doesn't feel like a year ago. I can barely remember making the video. I was at a time where I was just trying to get videos out for the sake of getting videos out. And it got to a stage where I was like, this will be a good video. Someone recommended it, I'll just go and record it. Half an hour. Wouldn't do much to it. I wouldn't even put much thought into it. Nowadays, I sit and try and think about videos a little bit better. And it's just how people evolve on YouTube. It's just what you have to do. And even to this day, I'll still just sometimes think about a video, record it and put it out without much thought into it. But with videos like this, I like to think about things and talk about things a little bit better. That one was stinky for a start because it was just a cop-out video. It was just one that I could put out and it would do the job. Not only would it only do the job, it was also a stinky video. But then it was made even worse because I kept getting people confused. I kept getting names wrong. I didn't know half the strikers on that list because I just wasn't keeping up with football as much as I do now. It was terrible. It was poor. And there's a reason it gives it its own name. If you haven't seen it, go check it out because it's that stinky, it's good. Golfing on a budget. Golfing on a budget is something for me I loved. Recording it was difficult. Editing it was difficult. And in some form of way, it was a cop-out because I reused a lot of the same clips, but just voiced over them a little differently. Going forward, I really, really want to do more of these. I don't know whether I actually will now, because of COVID that happened. I was going to do so much last year, couldn't do it. I managed to go out on the golf course like once and record it last year. This year, maybe if I get the opportunity to. I don't know, but as an actual series, it was class in terms of the concept behind it. Trying to do things on a budget, because a lot of you were like, when I mentioned the fact that I started playing golf, a lot of you were like, "Oh, you posh boy," and I was like, "It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't." And not a lot of you believe me. So that aspect of trying to do it on a budget is good, and I like the idea behind it. And the series in itself was really fun to put together and think about and construct. It was more of a project than it was recording videos, and I like that. So for me, in my personal opinion, it might not have garnered the views, but it was class in its own respect, and I like that. Oddly Satisfying Whispered. That's a cop-out, isn't it? Major cop-out, absolute stinker. Looking at oddly satisfying things in oddly satisfying are obviously satisfying. ASMR is there to be both relaxing and satisfying. Oddly satisfying is there because things are oddly satisfying. It's an absolute cop-out in my opinion. I might just go through these and put the stinkers in the stinkers. That's a stinker. Tier list. Who the fuck does tier lists as an ASMR video? Satirical. Anyway. Satirical? Yeah, satirical. Satire. That one itself was a bit stinky. I'm not going to lie. How many views has it got? Because I can't see the full thing there. Let's go crisp. All these are the best crisps. It's on 2.1k. Yeah, not very brilliant. Again, a bit of a cop-out, but it was mid-COVID, and it's when I had my new microphones. So you like the cheese and onion? I like the ready salted in the salt and vinegar. Here you'd have the cheese. Listen to that audio. Or pulled pork in this situation, so. I was having to do so much to sort the audio out then. It's stinky. It might even be worse than that. It might be. The audio in them videos are terrible. I hated them microphones. This one, Q&A ear to ear whisper. It's going and did the job. I can't necessarily remember. I think it's the first one I did. How do I spell it? Q&A. No, that's a 7, Luke. Q&A. Yeah, 15k views, solid. An hour long as well. Let's have a look at the comments. Didn't realise you were so good at football. Cheers. Who was the Irish Air Tomatoes I was talking about? Oh, not that I haven't responded to, geez. Yeah, you guys loved it. You know what, fair play. I don't think it's the first one I put out though, is it? It actually is. It actually is, yeah. Solid. I think it's a solid video. Not necessarily class in that respect, but it did the job. You know what? No, yeah, it did the job. Top of did the job, obviously. Because the thing that annoyed me is I said to myself, I'm not doing it until I hit a certain amount of subs. And then it felt like I was waiting, and I'd gathered so many questions that I was just waiting to hit the subs just to put the video out, and it was a bit annoying in that respect. But, okay. Let me draw you odd accent. Not only did I put on an accent for this for no reason, the audio doubled because I forgot to delete one of the audio files. So I had it layered. I'm putting in class video. It's getting so many views, and as pointed out to me by Emmy on this Discord, it's now my 4th highest video. Fourth highest video on my channel with 33,000 views, 505 likes. But apparently, it keeps being recommended to people. Since upload, yeah, it's slowly started gaining a bit more traction. It's had 43 views in the last 48 hours, so it's getting at least a view an hour. The date it was released, it just banged though. It had like, I can't even see how many views that day. Had like, if that's 100, it had like 300 views the day it came out. Then slowly gained traction again over the next few months. Then it settled, and now it's gaining traction again for whatever reason. So it's got to be top of class video. It's got to be like up here. Solid video. Make that ASMR. I'm personally putting it there. I don't think it's stinky. I actually put a lot of effort into it. Stupidly, I had to write the lyrics, time it up, and I still think it's quite funny to this day. But it's not a class video, and it's not iconic. It's funny, and it's something a bit different, but it's not something that stands out amongst the rest. But it is funny. Again, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Because we changed Shake That by Eminem into Make That ASMR. Official lyric video. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. Yeah, and then we have to Making My Own Rap. Iconic. Because I assume that's the one with me and Steven in it. It's not ASMR by any stretch. Making. Wait, what? That's not the one I'm thinking of. I remember this. I sort of remember this now. So it's not... No, I can't put it in iconic. It's going to be Can't Remember and Did the Job, because I can only just remember it. But I think... Yeah, we went through a song lyric generator. Okay, so it wasn't as good as I thought. If it was one with me and Steven, that would be iconic, because we made a rap, and it was shit. And that's still available on MP3, by the way, and MP4. How did it end up? Road. Sometimes I drive, sometimes I walk, sometimes I jog. Do you love me? Are you whispering? Say you'll never ever drive without me, 'cause I want you and I need you and I'm dying for you always. This. Oh, it's so stinky, innit? And I'm gonna move your headphones. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. Look at this. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. I was kicked out without no brown. I never thought I'd see that stone. Ain't a soul alive that could take my mum's tone. Oh, it's still funny. A white aardvark is quite the stock.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
What? I can't.
I think I prefer my thing being grey up there, look,
That one did when it was good.
instead of this blue. Get ready, get ready.
I can't. Right, compose myself.
A white aardvark is quite the stock. That's it, just one bar. Think of... just what? Oh my god, this video's been 40 minutes long. Oh, I'm gonna have to crack this down. Anyway. That for me, I'm going in class. It's fucking jokes. No, it's between class. It's like the class. If you look at it, it's funny. It's stinky in terms of an actual video, so I'm gonna put it in the middle. And then FIFA Pro Clubs playing with God and Bob Ross. That's the video I'm really hoping I'm supposed to find. Pro Clubs, because oh no. If I type in Bob Ross. Oh no. Oh, it's on my live, that's why. Look how good Pro Clubs used to be.
Right, back here.
I'm on the halfway line, by the way.
Oh, that is so
Or not.
lucky.
I hope so.
Well, I think all the defenders
I don't know what minute it's going to be.
Oh no, why am I way offside?
that's definitely offside.
this George Keys is hilarious.
I don't know when it's going to be,
Like, he's
but there is a
actually playing
moment where we
Kareem, mate.
play.
Back
And a
out,
guy
mate.
called, right, look at JJ. I'll still speak to JJ regularly. There is a time in this live stream where Noah, who's a kid that's playing with us, he must have been very young, was scared that his mum was going to come shout at him. So instead of like going like, oh, what? And shouting, he was just going, what? In like a very ASMR style. Oh wait,
Fan
this is
from the
Noah.
Legend 27.
Can you hear it?
Well, I've just tackled him and he's put it through my legs.
When he says I'm in goal, what?
On the right, 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 on the right.
On the right,
On the right, look at
on the right.
Did you just...
When your mum said she could have
Instinct
pizza
she
for
whips
dinner,
out
but then
the
she
freezer.
whips one out the freezer. What?
Yeah, what? when you say you're hungry and your mum's like, oh yeah, there's fruit in the kitchen. What?
If I had face cam, you'd see me. I was literally streaming with tears. I'll put my controller down at one point in a minute because I can't hack it.
I'm not even looking at the screen.
What are you doing?
No, I'm gonna leave it there because otherwise the video's gonna get far too long. But that whole stream is iconic, just top level iconic. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm gonna have to edit this somehow. It's a 47-minute video. I'm gonna pack that down into whatever I can. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall catch you later.